All right, so we are continuing on with Sumeru City. We also had this woodland encounter yesterday with the children of Imara Village, but it was going on a little bit longer than I thought. That's like with the dream creatures. So I want to put that on hold for the second and get into Sumeru City.
The scenery is
because I believe once we go to the Adventurers Guild, we can
Surely
unlock
enough to
our daily
convince anyone
commissions
to
here.
become
Because
a
I always
wanderer.
like to have my daily commissions in the new region. So yeah, I think everything's good. You can hear me. The game. We're recording. Okay. We're live, all those things. I feel like I'm forgetting something today. Like I don't know.
Sumeru City! We finally made it!
Let's go. Are we gonna be able to get like one of those little Akasha System little earpieces?
Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
No.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, do you need like one of those earpieces to even enter? That's kind of Big Brother. I don't know how I feel about that one.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha.
How do they know? They got security cameras somewhere? Oh.
But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need.
What? How does that work?
I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh yeah, okay, there's another city that we have yet to uncover as well.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival.
Interesting. Changed right at the time that we were coming? That's kind of suspicious.
Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
I don't know, I don't feel that great about it.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. Ahem. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Does Paimon get one too? I'm not the only one, right? Okay, she does get one.
Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
That's creepy. This is something, what's that show on Netflix that Black Mirror? we're in a time period like we can't, the power of the gods transcends all, I guess.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Oh my.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try.
Wait. So, okay. So what I'm thinking is You know that character design? I can't remember the character's name, but it was like Alhaitham? The guy, the really buff guy they revealed in the live stream and the teasers with that design. He has something on his ear that kind of looked like a bigger version of the little leaf that we were given. But at the same time, for some reason, I feel like he has it on his ear to protect him from not having the Akasha symbol. Or maybe it's like to heighten it. I don't know. Maybe I'm going off somewhere with that, but...
500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us.
Genshin Impacting, I see. Yes, we are Genshin Impacting. Hi, Submersion. How are you doing? We are continuing on with the Archon Quest. I don't know. I'm kind of suspicious about this Akasha system. It's kind of weird.
Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
Huh, the same happened to me. I think that she's not actually in that tower or whatever that they just say she is.
Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Ugh, Paimon's brain is exhausted.
I'll try asking the Akasha something else. Maybe we'll find information indirectly about Kusanali.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Think, why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? Think Lesser Lord Kusanali, think Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Ooh. Let's think Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Many bright dots of light appeared in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what they mean. Feelings of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety also come to my mind. These seem to be what the people of Sumeru feel about their departed Archon.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
Okay, we get the chance to thank all of them. Thank Lesser Lord Kusanali. Some knowledge began to trickle into my mind for a moment, but there really wasn't anything that I didn't already know.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
I feel like this quest will have to do with, like, memory and... Yeah, because all the people in Sumeru, like, seem to have, like, forgotten something. I'm still on that track. You stream all over the place, like a 5-hour window when you might start streaming, if not more. Yeah. I do stream all over the place. I can't figure out what my time is and when I'm starting. That's okay. Honestly, I try to, like, plan it out, but I really just break my plan, so. A vague thought suddenly comes to my mind. The Akasha doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. Also, even if the same query is requested by multiple people, the Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experiences, and other demographics. Huh.
Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
Dang, the Akasha System's picky.
Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tighnari recommended. He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the Academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha.
Sounds good. How are you doing, Zimmerchin?
Tighnari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
Cool. How are you doing today? Us adults still have bedtimes, you know. Yeah.
Say something like that about me.
Yes, that is true. And it's especially hard, like, at different time zones with that. Like, so many people are in different areas that it's hard to plan, like, when is the best time.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great! You see, Tighnari sent us here and...
What? Tighnari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
I think you've misunderstood us.
Here, this is a letter from Tighnari.
Oh, let me see. Ah! Ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tighnari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha. Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Nope.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
So no one's ever seen her. Okay. I feel like the Akasha system is just to, like, when Yaimiko said that wisdom or knowledge was a resource, they weren't kidding, because I definitely feel like they're controlling people's knowledge on certain subjects.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tighnari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Says the guy who can't dream.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the Academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
So, you meant this kind of stuff?
Hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the Academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low, it's like digging holes in the dirt.
This music is really pretty. This piano that we've got going.
So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here.
No, there's still one other person we know.
Huh? Like who?
Ad Astra Avasosk, baby! Yeah, coming in clutch with Catherine.
Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Okay. Doing pretty good. Just trying to get to Friday. Yeah. How are you? I'm doing good. Just had something to eat, so. Except I always feel like I constantly get hungry when I stream, so I'm like, I'm already ready for a snack. Except we don't have like any candy or anything in the house. Like, I just want something sweet. What time zone are you in? I'm in Pacific Standard Time. But I feel like for a lot of my viewers, they're like either Eastern or like, or even further than that. It's always a jumble. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I need to get my bedtime in check. I feel like even though I feel like I don't stream crazy late, like in my time zone, after stream, I'm like, okay, I just want to read. I just want to relax, like read webtoons or manga or whatever. And so but then I'll just sit there for hours afterwards. What are all these places? I want to go into these. Catherine!
Ad Astra Abyssask. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Good to see you.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
What is this sensor?
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
So even Catherine uses the Akasha.
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites.
Okay.
They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Okay, so they're kind of like the Knights of Favonius or the Millilith or the what did Inazuma have? The Shogunate? What was their police force called?
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception.
Ah, okay, so there's actually more than 30.
Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Regzar.
Thanks a bunch, Catherine.
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
All the other Catherines, okay. Cool.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Regzar we go!
Oh, gosh. Ah, that's a cute emote. Diona! Name checks out. Potter loves anime. True. It sticks strong. The commission, can't spell it, the Tenryo commission or something. Oh, wait, got you. Yeah, it is the one commission. I felt like there was a specific name for like the police force though. I guess, yeah. What's in here? Hi, Paz. Ooh, we get a tavern, okay. That's a tavern. Nice. And then what's this? Hello, sir. Off to the Citadel.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
Hello.
It's nice to meet you, Osfond. We'd like to ask you about something.
They keep on having these little cutscenes of like
I see.
just
So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way.
of just scenery looks. This music feels very unfitting for this moment.
Ha! It's true that the Eremites network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
It seems like a lot of people are really cared about Ruka Devata, but yeah, they don't really care about Lord Kusanali, Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy.
But does Lesser Lord Kusanali even exist if no one's ever seen her? Like, I don't know. I already know Nadia. What was the little girl's name? I already know she's something. She's important, but
Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rugadavada and hold her in greater esteem.
okay, yeah.
Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
Thanks for nothing. After leaving the Citadel of Regzar, you questioned several people in Sumeru City.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
Yes, lady with the pretty outfit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
She looks so pretty.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
Can you tell us the legend?
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the 3.0 Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the 3.0 Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
Nothing. That's the end of the story.
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the 3.0 Archon. She said,
"Oh yeah, we had it. What was the voice that spoke to us during the Golden Apple Archipelago, right?"
"Oh, Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
What an amazing story.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
I don't know, that kind of seems a little hopeless, like, she's always with you. You'll never be able to meet her in person, but she's always with you.
In a way. It seems like this story is also one of the 3.0 Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Well, what are you guys doing?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
What?
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
I think it has something to do with those people over there.
It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her?
Most definitely.
This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now!
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad!
Cool. Yep, Ormos, that is the reason I tell you to explore. Okay, oh yeah, because the rest of the teleport points probably lead to there and such. I haven't even gone to Sumeru yet. I'm not even caught up on the Archon Quest. Oh, I didn't even realize that, Zimmersion. How far are you in the... Where are you at with the Archon Quests? Yeah. Yeah, they are... I was like, what is happening?
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
What do you guys want with her?
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her.
Okay. I didn't even notice she had bandages around her wrist.
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Okay. Where did she go? I'll go this way, back up the stairs. But why not? Why now ask what they wanted with her first Paimon? Oh yeah, why not? Yeah, true. We could have asked that. I didn't really think about it. Oh wait, I think I am going the wrong way. Is she up there? How do I get up there?
Time to go.
There's so many little alcoves. Hello. Maybe she's a face stealer? Is that a Game of Thrones reference? I was talking about that earlier today. Do you guys watch Game of Thrones? I started House of the Dragon the other day. I'm excited that we have it. Yeah, why were her wrists bandaged? Okay, where is she? I keep losing her. Oh, there she is. She's hiding.
There you are, Dunyarzad! We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me.
What's going on?
Uh-oh. Looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
How about we find some place to hide then?
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Cool. This tavern.
I follow the wind.
We've been here. Oh, now there's some people in here.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dehya.
Dehya! Sorry. Wow, I was not expecting her to meet her like this. Hi, Dehya. I'm so excited for her. Hello. Okay, we gotta hear her voice, honestly. Your eyes are so piercing.
My lady, who are these two?
Hey. Hey, Dehya.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Okay, she's sassy.
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
She does kind of look like an important person. Dunya Zard.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Her in-game model looks so good. It looks so good. I cannot get over it.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles.
Okay, she can't be bought. Good to know.
That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dehya, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you.
Does she have the same disease that Kali does? I mean, that Kali has?
Dehya, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to. Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
I feel like I'm such a third wheel right now. They're having this conversation, I'm just like, hey, what's up? Just followed you into this tavern.
Thank you, Dehya. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Yep, okay, now let's do our thing. Dunizard, are you alright?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
Oh, so those guys that were looking for her were her guards?
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I don't see Game of Thorns. I hardly watch anything anymore, mostly just play games and browse YouTube, Twitch. I did watch The Sandman first season. It was pretty interesting on Netflix. Yeah, I saw that. It looked kind of like fantasy-esque. It looked interesting. It reminded me, there's like another one on Netflix that I watched that there's the darkness that like separates the world and then they like have to go through it. I can't remember what it was called. No clue.
This scenery is wonderful.
I don't remember what we were talking about, sorry. 50% pay increase for less work. Sounds like a good deal to me, yeah. True. Dehya looks so good. I'm so excited.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dehya. Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
I hope nothing happens to Dunyazard. I don't want this to be a Tepe situation again. Don't worry about it. We'll pay for our own food.
Wait, we're paying for ourselves now? Aw, Paimon kinda wanted to try something fancy, but we aren't exactly loaded. Guess Paimon will settle for something ordinary.
I don't know. We've got a lot of moolah.
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
Oh my goodness, that looks so good. I'm so hungry. I want a snack. These look delicious.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
Picky Paimon. Now that's a first.
Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know.
Go eat, you goofball. After ordering, you continue your conversation.
We had a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I'm not that hungry.
To follow her?
I'm not that hungry. I just feel like I want to eat all the time. We asked a lot of people, when we first arrived, and
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Wow.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information.
Yeah, I definitely feel like she has the same disease as Kali. Or illness.
My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really?
That's the same voice we heard in the Golden Apple Archipelago.
Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen. But can you make my illness go away?
Oh.
Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now.
Not powerful enough to do that right now. Okay.
Then, can you be my friend?
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend."
OMG, I'm so hungry. I'm not that hungry, yeah. It fluctuates.
Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Teyvat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat.
Oh, really? So you believe it was Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the 3.0 Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sabzeruz Festival for her.
The what?
What's the Sabzeruz Festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages.
Oh. Yeah, first we're hearing about it. I was wondering, because it seems like not a lot of people care about Lesser Lord Kusanali, but in the live stream preview, it seemed like her birthday was a big deal, or that there was a big festival for it.
It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sabzeruz Festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Oh, yeah. The people that are alive weren't even there under the time of Lord Rukkhadevata. I keep forgetting that. Like, the people of the Academia have always been under the protection of Lesser Lord Kusanali. The way that they were saying it, it was like, Lord Rukkhadevata died just recently, but it was 500 years ago.
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sabzeruz Festival to this day, but I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilou, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Nilou!
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilou sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilou to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dehya, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Yeah, I want to see a cutscene of Dehya, carrying... Now I can't remember her name. I can't remember her name. Okay, it will come up. Can we also come along?
But of course. Nilou will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Dunyarzad. Cool. I really like Sumeru City so far. There's so many little like nooks and crannies, and I like the aesthetic. And I wasn't even expecting this, like, this bazaar in here. You doing okay, buddy? He just keeps looking down at the ground. Okay, so that's the stage that Nilou performs on. The Zubair Theater.
Life is so dull here.
Sorry I'm late, Nilou.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end.
Oh, she's so pretty.
Uh-oh. But if Dehya's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Dang, this NPC just surrounded by 5-star characters. Actually, I don't know what Nilou is, but that we all look amazing. She's actually holding up pretty well, though. Not gonna lie.
So you're followers from another land?
Yep. Or truthfully, no.
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited to the Sabzeruz Festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
She is the voice of the stream. The one that explained the Sumeru sneak peek. Which one? The Junior's Zod? Or Nilou? Oh yeah, maybe it was Junior Zod. Junie, yeah. Okay, she seems kind of important. If anything happens to her, I will be upset. We've already... Oh, look, this little puppy has a name. Swoof. Cute. If anything happens to her, like Tepe, they don't care about killing off the NPCs, so I will be very upset.
Life is so
Oh, she's teaching dancing.
I'm really looking forward to the new play.
Or she's performing. I love it though. Cool.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Why didn't anyone come to handle it?
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely.
Mm-hmm.
We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sabzeruz Festival anymore.
Thank the 3.0 Archon for Dunyarzad. With the moor she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover.
Yeah, it looks really pretty.
The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilou, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sabzeruz, the most important performance at the Sabzeruz Festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay. Then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sabzeruz Festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord.
It was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration.
A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Sounds like they had a great time. And kind of bittersweet.
Of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked.
Oh. Okay.
Though we're just tiny people compared to the Divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
But if the celebration, if the festival's for Lesser Lord Kusanali, Lesser Lord Kusanali wasn't even there for that banquet. Isn't it? I don't know, it feels like it's kind of rubbing it in our face.
Nilou, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the 3.0 Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered parisaras around the stage.
I mean, I guess it is still on the same day as the Rukkhadevata's birthday, so.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real parisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth parisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers, but she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real parisaras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sabzeruz Festival? Will you two be coming?
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
You sure it's not because you want in on the fun?
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday. She'll be happy to have more people who are celebrating it.
So how about we all attend the Sabzeruz Festival together?
Sounds like a plan.
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sabzeruz Festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Cool. Uh, 11 teleports and I finish of 46. There's 46 teleport points? Nice, Paz. You're getting there. Am I dreaming or Nilou have horns? Yeah, I think it's a part of her headpiece. Yeah, so I assume, so I don't know, so this outfit is based off of the God of Flowers? So maybe the God of Flowers had horns. I don't know.
Ah, dancing at the Sabzeruz Festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger.
Oh, please tell me about it, Granny.
As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord.
Yeah, I also wondering the exact same thing. Tell me.
My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the Goddess of Flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too.
Well, it's easy to say. It's easy to say that if you weren't alive during that time, and you also don't know the Lesser Lord Kusanali, so yes.
The Sabzeruz Festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
I'm being kind of skeptical about the festival, I don't know. Hey, my guy, what's up?
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
I like his hair. I feel like I haven't seen any NPCs with longer hair. Hi, Kamari.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an Outlander? Did you know that the Sabzeruz Festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Nice. Dehya! Oh, she looks so good. She's like a must pull for me. She's taller than Kazuha. I guess in her heels. But Kazuha's kind of got some platforms too. She looks so good. Do you think when you have her as a playable character, she has the Akasha on? I wonder. Probably not. Wow.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the Academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and...
Okay. Dehya likes perfume?
I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
My question is, are those actual ears? Oh, sorry, I'm really close to you. I'd say probably yes, I assume. Maybe, I don't know.
Nilou, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd it add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
It does look really cool.
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too? I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that. Dunyarzad, you look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the goddess of flowers herself.
I want to see it on her. Okay, so yes, confirmed the goddess of flowers had horns like that.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine.
What? I've never seen Catherine outside of her thing, outside of her building. This is weird. Wait, so does she not just exist inside the building? I thought isn't she like a robot or something?
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break.
There's a purpose. There's a reason. There must be a reason why we're including Catherine here.
Hey, Catherine!
Hey! Have you guys seen those pictures? Like, those theory pictures that shows, like, Catherine with a little keyhole at the back of her neck? We could probably confirm it now.
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
What? This is wrong. This is too weird.
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssos.
Okay, so yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here. On the side. That people think it looks like a keyhole. I mean, it does. It really does. I don't know, is this just another copy of Catherine?
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day.
Her voice sounds different too. This is too weird.
But take you two, for example. You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Yeah.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Yeah, I got that.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
There's suddenly all this mysterious music in the background, and I'm like, what is going on with Catherine? Are you also a fan of the Sabzeruz Festival?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
All right, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
Maybe they're purposely showing us this. I don't know.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
This is the weirdest interaction I've ever had in Genshin. And this is literally after the event where a boat and a squirrel were talking to us.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Uh-huh.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Okay, let's forget about Catherine. Dehya's here.
Oh, hey, Dehya. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Are you serious? We'd love that!
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
What about Dunyarzad?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Sounds like a plan!
Okay.
Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dehya!
Where are we going? Over here.
Time to go.
Where are you, Zimmersion? You said that you weren't... What Archon Quest are you on? If you're not quite to Sumeru yet.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the Master and Mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dehya. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Look, Dehya's blushing.
Yep, that's a blush if I've ever seen one.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
Please don't tell me Dunyarzad is gonna die. I'm back. Hi, Paz. Glad to have you back.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Wait, we were just here.
Ha, Dehya! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city.
I feel like something weird's going on.
Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell them what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
Okay, I'm seeing where you have to go to Port Ormos, Paz.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though.
Well, sounds epic. I'm in.
If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Oh, we're all about pretending we're people we're not. Why should we do that?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City.
Okay.
There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
I'm hearing a lot about the Scarlet King.
You bet they are. The Scarlet King's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dehya, and you too, Osfond. Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sabzeruz Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Don't worry, we will.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sabzeruz Festival.
Bye, Dehya. I found Kusanali's temple not so far from the mushroom forest. Oh, cool. They're still there. Oh, it looks like there's a couple different things. Go to Port Ormos, 1,500 meters. All right, let's park our boat and somewhere, and we can get into it. We're gonna park our boat right next to
It's great that there hasn't been a sea monster
Cave
in
in.
a long time.
Oh, I am so bad at parallel parking. In real life and for my boat. Okay, great. Cool. It looks really interesting with the trees and everything. I like the music too.
Time to go.
Ooh, I was very blurry for a second.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Well, guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dehya told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds. Ooh. Let's get our bearings so we can start looking for leads.
All right.
We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osfun told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item?
Right, we should figure that out before doing anything else. Figuring that out could be crucial for the rest of our investigation here, yeah.
Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market. Let's ask around and see what we come up with.
Sounds good. Third Sumeru city found. There's a third city? Third city rebots. Oh, interesting. I didn't even know that there was a third one. Cool, got our teleport waypoint. Ooh, I love that there's dancers. Oh, it goes along with the music too. I like it. It's very interesting how this market is kind of very included into the into the trees and everything like that. I really like his music.
Welcome. Welcome. How can I help you two?
That's like one thing you can always count on Genshin for, some good music.
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question. Do students from the Academia ever come to Port Ormos?
Aren't those Academia people behind us?
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the Academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the Academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the Academia.
Didn't Lisa go to the Academia? She just does not fit the bill for me when I think of the Academia.
Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the Academia.
They look pretty serious.
They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Those students seem to be discussing something. Let's see if we can listen in.
Okay.
It's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Ahmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Okay.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after. As long as they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein al-Hakmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
All right, sounds good.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shady knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that?
It is very suspicious indeed. Whatever was stolen from the academia was also related to knowledge.
So, what's your plan?
Let's go to Jafar Inn. The tavern.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 Mora! Have you lost your mind?
I would give it to him. I won't let them off easy if it turns out to be a scam.
Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of Mora. But if you know what you're doing, then we should give it a shot.
Maybe we'll run into more playable characters. I'm ready. There's something about the ports that I always like. What's in here? Oh, whoa. Oh, wait, but is this just where I came from? Yeah, it is. Got you. There's something about the ports that I really like. Just with all the boats and the water. Just Liyue and this place, I like them both a lot.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find a seat somewhere and see if we can spot the group they mentioned.
Okay. You sit down and wait for some time.
Oh, you've arrived. Please take a seat.
Oh.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of Mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick Mora?
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Huh. All these guys talk about is the Scarlet King, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Wow. Greater Lord Ruka Devata, a traitor? What are they talking about?
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
Hey, my guys. You mind if I sit next to you? Don't mind me. I'm just just here for the good times. Don't mind me.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
I'm a student from the academia.
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos?
Just, we're here to have a good time. Chill back, relax. I'm looking for info about a certain something.
Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Should I hand him 50 mora first? Should we barter a little bit? 50 mora. And then we go to the 500,000 mora. That's quite a jump. That's quite a jump. I feel like he's gonna be mad at us though if we give him 50 mora. I don't want to insult him. Feel like it's kind of weird though, handing him 500,000 off the bat. We will.
Paimon can't stand to see so much more go. But there's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Well, what are you waiting for?
I just have one more question.
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually interested to know more because we're archaeology students.
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of the Scarlet King. Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
Interesting.
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies.
Dang.
Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me.
It's weird that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, like, the way they talk about her, it's like that she's still there. Like, her presence is so undeniable and, like, palpable in Sumeru. It does definitely bring apart the point that it feels like Lesser Lord Kusanali, like, doesn't even exist. Like, that they're completely ignored.
But the story doesn't end there, oh no. The Scarlet King isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection.
Debbie Lou, thanks for the follow. Hope you're having a good day today. Thank you.
Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King.
Can you tell us more about the Oracle?
I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Oh.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Hello. Hello. Good to see ya, Alhaitham.
Huh?
I like his voice already.
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you.
Ooh, I like his voice. I like his voice. Okay. Okay, yes, he does have an Akasha terminal.
Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory.
Okay. His eyes are so interesting with the red and yellow pupils.
Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the mora you're worth.
Dang, I already gave him 500,000 mora.
Hey! Shut it, Alhaitham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
Is it Alhaitham or Alhaitham?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Okay.
Ah, the boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you, don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat.
Oh, he looks so cool. He looks so cool.
If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere following through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Dang.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Why a week from today? Like, why not just head out there right now?
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Did he give it back? Dang, this guy's got muscles. Honestly, rip Ito. The poor guy. He's gonna be stuck with those spaghetti arms forever.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
He is like Sheldon of Big Bang Theory. Who? Alhaitham? I can't see it. For some reason I can't see the similarities to Sheldon.
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Amorites running too.
Dang.
Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions.
Yeah.
He went that way! After him!
Alright, after him!
Fresh fruits and veggies, both quantity.
Wait up! It's Alhaitham, right?
What do you want?
Thank you for your help back there.
No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them, Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. All right. Goodbye.
Okay, he's so short with us.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about!
Yeah.
Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that?
I'm just a lowly student from the academia.
A student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Perhaps we can also talk terms.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong. Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with that.
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
I'm still trying to figure out what this thing is on his ears.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck.
Okay, I'm down. Sheldon in all forms except the germs things. Oh. I'll have to get to know him a little bit better.
We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
The only, like, every single time I think of Sheldon, I think of him on his, what's that little instrument that's like, nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Yeah, or like the, like, the laugh.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was?
Yeah, I mean, we're bougie like that. Like hands-free headphones. Yeah, they do look like that.
Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
It seems like some kind of knowledge.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
You just have it on you?
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of ornament.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha.
Canned knowledge? I would love to just like got one of those on my shelf, rip off the top and be like, oh yes, delicious. The studying for math, studying for whatever. I bet he's the one that stole it.
Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
Anyone?
Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules confer their contents without any requisites.
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use.
Oh.
But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to Mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up.
I heard that the academia lost something recently. Seems like it's a knowledge capsule.
Oh, so that's your true objective.
I want to learn more about it.
With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer.
Perhaps we can negotiate further?
You're still resolved. Fine. Let's talk somewhere with fewer people.
He looks so fancy. Like, dude, where did you get your outfit? I do like that even just like playing with the Traveler, that we now have the Akasha little terminal. See, this is, they could have skins for the Traveler. They could have like hats and things and customizable things for the Traveler. It's possible. Why don't they do it? I do like that we do have the Akasha terminal though.
Let's
oh, you can come whenever you can. Sorry, Paz, I kind of forgot. After we talk to him, we'll go.
Capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something.
No, what is it?
I need you to find someone named Dori, a traveling merchant.
Oh, okay.
Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell. She's guarded against people from the academia because most of her wares don't comply with academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dori's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Okay then. We don't have question privileges then.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dori should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve. You'll have to improvise.
I'm pretty good at that.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn quickly?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
I can use it.
Oh? That's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
Okay.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
They both glow green. The one on the left shines brighter.
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dori's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dori's eye. If there's any mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time.
I'm willing to take that risk.
Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dori, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Okay, sir.
Looking at what Alhaitham wrote, Dori's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Where are we meeting Dori's contact? How are you guys enjoying Sumeru so far? Those that have just joined.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
I don't know. I don't remember. Did they tell us what we were supposed to be getting? I just joined your world without asking. Maybe that's the secret. We want to buy some raw Hara fruits. Yeah.
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
Oh, yeah, we want to buy some unripe Hara fruits.
What a unique palate. We have unripe Hara fruits, but we usually keep them in the back. I'll have someone escort you.
This music is really good. I like it.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Oh, no wonder I didn't read the paper.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe Hara fruits. Show them to the warehouse.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
I'm glad Paimon's taking the reins here.
Ahead. Please follow me.
Because I clearly was not paying attention with Alhaitham. Alhaitham.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things.
Sure. Okay, give me a second. I want to read the paper.
Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our Hara fruits were taken by mice.
Why is the trust? Why is the trust going down? I'm sorry to hear that. Congratulations to you.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know.
Okay.
You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
I'd prefer something that causes heat stroke.
No, that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is the answer to erudition. Eating something that causes heat stroke sounds horrifying.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order. Why don't you two think things over?
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
Cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper that Alhaitham
I think
gave
you need
us.
to read the paper. Yeah, I think so too. I must have messed up on that one. I completely forgot what we were doing, actually. A bag of Mora given by Alhaitham for purchasing canned knowledge. Okay, yes, we're trying to gain Dori's trust, trying to buy something very expensive so we can get the canned knowledge and win Alhaitham's trust, I think. Well, don't ask me, I know nothing. Taken. I don't even play this game, Submersion, that's a lie. That's a lie, we all know that. A code chart given to you by Alhaitham. Yes, okay, let's look at it. Looking to buy unripe hara fruits, ask the informant to take you to Dori. Wearing a morning flower, looking to buy canned knowledge, wear a Sumeru rose, looking to buy products legally available on the market. Mouse, customer, Rishbolan tiger, matra, taken by mice, sold to customers. Taken by a Rishbolan tiger, confiscated by a matra. Oh yeah, that's the system of the system. What was I saying? The academia people that confiscate the canned knowledge. Yes, and protect it. Pack in Sumeru City style to purchase a small amount. Pack in Port Ormos style to purchase in bulk. Complementing a customer of skill corresponds to hara fruit that causes dizziness and ringing in the ears. Okay. I'll take that and try to remember it.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Dizziness with a side of tinnitus, please.
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your head and ears ring sounds like a bad life decision.
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style?
Port Ormos style.
Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully.
Cool.
Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dori is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The Matra? Where? Alhaitham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here.
Dang, he's a fast runner.
We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
All right, wait for me, my guy.
He ran that way.
Did he go up or down the stairs? That is the question. I think he went up the stairs. Where's the Matra? I want to see him.
Look, he's over there.
Okay. Yelan go vroom. She does go vroom. We're trying to keep with the immersion of the quest, though, and use the traveler.
Rishbolan tiger, come this way. Another password. Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right.
Okay.
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
Is this Yoimiya's voice actor? Wait, it literally just sounds like Yoimiya. Dori, okay. Oh, she actually looks really cute.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some horror fruit, Miss Dori. And if there's nothing else, I'll just excuse myself.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Maybe it's not.
Huh? Wait, you're Dori? Paimon sure thought you'd look a whole lot scarier.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business.
Oh, okay.
But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything, but I bet my Mora that you've been involved in some shady dealings, haven't you?
Yep.
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces, no matter how much Mora they might have. Not only will they get caught by the Matra, but they'll also get us into trouble. As decent folks trying to run an honest business, we don't need any of that. Wouldn't you agree? So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house with, please knock yourself out. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good.
Can you show us your products? Traveler and Paimon are hardened criminals, definitely. We've been on the run from the Millith, the Shogun, the Matra, the Abyss, all of those.
Ah, yes, of course, of course. Go ahead, help yourselves. Voila!
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with all this.
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can, however, offer some suggestions.
I feel like we should move to a more secluded location. Like, we're just off the side of the main road, just like, here, look at my trove of canned knowledge. Yeah, like, she's pulling open the jacket and she's like, which one would you like, my dear customer?
Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in all of Teyvat have ever studied it, making it extremely rare. It's on sale now for 350,000 Mora.
Yeah, Musk would be all over that.
Yeesh, who would want to be an expert in that topic?
Or how about the architectural styles and construction methods of Teyvat in the early Archon War period? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an excellent, well-paying job in nearly any nation.
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be useful.
2 million Mora, and it's yours. No discounts.
I like her eyes.
Whoa, that's a lot of Mora!
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents and price of each knowledge capsule are indicated in small text on the body of each one, down at the bottom.
All right, let's try the method that Alhaitham mentioned.
Okay. Because you know it's going to be the one that, not one of the ones that she mentioned. I'll take this one. And this one. As well as this one.
Ah, You've really got a good head on your shoulders, and quite the eye for quality.
You pick and choose a variety of canned knowledge.
We'll take these, please and thank you.
I need some of that canned knowledge on how to be a member of society. Yeah. I'd like canned knowledge on a lot of things.
My oh my, you are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you are a rare breed. 1 in 100. No, 1 in 1,000 even. Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more, you can pick any knowledge capsule of your choice up to a value of 1 million mora.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million!
Calm down, Paimon. Don't let her trick you into spending more.
But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 mora. If we spend just a little more, we can get something worth 1 million mora. Isn't that a fantastic deal? Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. And so far, everything we bought belongs to Alhaitham. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
Paimon, you shouldn't be mentioning Alhaitham right in front of Dori. I think you're the one who's curious. You just want to see me try it. Oh yeah, Paimon wouldn't try it. He'd make me try it.
Come on. We still have around 100,000 of Alhaitham's moral left, so let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem. You've got a deal, Dori. We'd like to spend an extra 100,000 mora.
Excellent. Then please, select from this fine collection of canned knowledge over here.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like yourselves will be able to find something to your liking. Please, take your time.
Uh-oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these.
Maybe we should just pass this time. All right, I'll have a look. They're all duds.
So, what did you see?
They all seem to be equally bright.
So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumeru brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, how about this one? Sword Fighting Techniques 8.
Don't you think we should read or take in Sword Fighting Techniques 1 through 7, though?
Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this one.
Whatever makes Paimon happy.
Dori, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. Whether it's canned knowledge or anything else you need, bring your mora to Dori and doors will open.
Our dealings with Dori went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Alhaitham.
Oh wow, these are...
Now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
That's a 5-star quest item right there. Oh, what am I doing? Ah! Hopefully they aren't suppositories. Oh yeah. Maybe absorbing the knowledge is easier than that. I don't know. It was bought from Dori's booth at the price of 100,000 mora at Paimon's instigation. You have no idea where the first 7 in the series are, but things like combat techniques will always be useful. Well, probably. Alright, I'll take it. I love having these 5-star quest items. I don't know... You think this is the only one we're gonna get from this quest? Because usually we get, like, something big after the... Like, you know, Dvalin. Zhongli. Senora. We're probably gonna have to give this one up, I feel like. Or this one will disappear. We'll use it, maybe? Because I feel like that's happened before. I'm not quite sure how the absorption of the knowledge works.
You two made it. And from the looks on your faces, you were successful.
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wikela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under the pretense of conducting official business.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcher won't come here. Okay now, tell me how your encounter with Dori went.
You bring Alhaitham up to date and give him the canned knowledge you purchased.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost now?
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer, of course.
We want to meet with the Dendro Archon.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while now, but we still haven't found a way. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related to the gods, we came here in case it turned out to be our lucky break.
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge capsule. Use it, and you'll gain the wisdom of the gods.
Okay.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we could learn how to meet the Dendro Archon? Ooh, or how to find your sister?
Our sister wants nothing to do with us, Paimon. Let's just move on.
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's right here, in Port Ormos.
I thought he said that he had it.
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next.
Your goal is to find it too?
I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what the divine knowledge capsule truly is. As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious item. The knowledge contained within may bring great power or wealth to whoever has it in their possession. Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late, but there is still no victor. My personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I finally managed to reach a tentative agreement with several brigades. I agreed to forego ownership of the divine knowledge capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation, such as those from Ain al-Ahmar. They adamantly believe that the divine knowledge capsule contains the Scarlet King's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it. They refuse to let anyone from the Academia tarnish their deity's soul.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to cooperate with you?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. To that end, they've resorted to many methods more foul than fair in order to amass sufficient funds. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into negotiating with me. The divine knowledge capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will be covertly given to the winner. To ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Matra's notice, the winning brigade will not publicly disclose their victory.
Wait, so Alhaitham had it, but then he gave it up?
Unless I know whose hands the divine knowledge capsule ends up in, my agreements with them will fall through. Dori is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me. With you on board now, the situation is different.
Okay.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dori so you could find out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is.
Yes, you can say that. But this arrangement harms none of us. The day after tomorrow, go back to Dori and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If she has no information, wait 2 days and approach her again.
Just keep coming back.
If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation?
Sure. That's exactly what I want.
Okay. Then we'll meet up in 2 days.
Alhaitham, before you go, we actually bought a knowledge capsule for ourselves, but we're not sure how to use it.
You two want to try using a knowledge capsule? Sure, I can teach you.
Great.
Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic, though. What do you say we head to the outskirts of town?
Yeah, we are right in the center. Yeah, I really like that they have the little Akasha terminal system thing on the Traveler as we run around. Okay, we're going all the way back. Then we could take the over vegetation this time. This weekend, I was watching some streamers play It Takes Two, and that is one of my favorite games to watch people stream, just because there's usually really good reactions that are gotten out of it, as well as just the interactive co-op is so good. And I mean, I guess there's a reason why it won Game of the Year. The first time I watched a couple streamers play it, I actually bought it for myself and wanted to play it with someone, but I don't have a lot of friends IRL who like video games. So I tried to get my family to play it with me. I thought that streamers, what are those? Never heard of those before. I thought my dad would at least be interested in it. I would think like, maybe he's into video games. Not so much. So I eventually got my mom to play it with me, and we made it through one chapter, and she's like, I'm never playing that again. Cause she just felt really stressed out and is not great with hand-eye coordination. But that is one of my favorite things to watch people play.
All right, this place works. Show me the capsule you purchased.
Here.
You have IRL friends? Nice. Few in number, but...
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is something of a rare find these days, since most have been taken by the Eremites to augment their battle capabilities.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
Can we actually use it, though?
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, effects will likely be minimal if you already possess a high amount of strength.
Oh. Of course, nothing will happen. Okay. Because we're almighty and from another planet, probably it will not influence us too much.
We can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor your various physical parameters. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't worry. I'll run statistical analyses afterward to mitigate any confounding effects.
Dang, he is really all over all of this studying. What did he say that he did? I feel like he stole the Divine Knowledge Capsule. He's obviously important. Or at least pretending to be. I don't know. He's kind of sus in my eyes.
Wow! Alhaitham! You must have been one of those guys at the Academia who got top grades on everything. Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academia, right? So why are you risking getting caught by the mantra for this capsule?
I'm also curious about this.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity. This is but one theory.
Sounds like you're trying to avoid the question.
All right, let's begin the test. Just fight as you normally do.
Okay. Oh, there he is! In game. Dang. Looks pretty good. Okay.
Into the wind.
All right, let's check out how this affects Beto.
Propagate.
Oh, okay, that was a waste.
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use this knowledge capsule. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection with it so you can activate its power.
Activated. Can knowledge. Open your inventory and use the can knowledge. I can use it now? I don't want to use it. I want it to stay here. I knew this would happen. This always happens. I just want more of these. Oh, I use it? Okay. It's a part of the quest. I guess I can't avoid it. As if I saw countless sword-wielding figures fighting one moment and then in the next. They disappeared into the recesses of my mind. Of my memory.
Hey, how are you feeling?
I felt something for a moment. Whatever was inside the knowledge capsule became a part of my memory.
You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2. Fight with the same composure as before.
Okay. You look so sad. I wanted to keep it. I feel like it's not gonna affect us in any way. Oh, what is that? We'll figure it out after.
Spring forth.
All right, Beto. It's time to show off your how this dendro action works with you. All right.
The wind knows me.
Yeah, it was the same.
Now, I'll start recording data again.
Oh, we have to do it again?
Alhaitham, how's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his overall fighting performance increased by 0.073%.
0.073%?
Wait, how much?
Nah, I knew it. That's basically 0.
Dori's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million mora? This thing isn't worth a tenth of that amount!
It's just because we're so powerful, Paimon. It's... Oh, it's fine. I just wanted to keep it forever and just have it as a 5-star quest item, so... But, you know, that's fine.
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal seems increasingly worth my investment. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time. This is Mora for when you ask Dori for information. Pay her as much as she requests.
Okay, nice. It looks like we got a second wallet in the game, aside from Child. I don't know where this guy's getting all this money, but wait until 2 days from now. Okay. We got the Liyue wallet and the Sumeru wallet. Cool. I need to get some friends with lots of money. Oh, hey, these are what I got from the... This is from the Golden Apple Archipelago. Nice. Okay, continuing on. Was she just waiting here? Just hanging out? Like this entire time? I wish that's the case. Like every single time, like she does have like different wares that you can purchase from her. And like different... I want to just buy like different divine capsules. I mean in real life, but it also in the game. Like just be able to come to Dori and be like, all right, these are my wares for the day. They refresh every 2 days. Yes, come get your divine knowledge.
Welcome back, my loyal patrons. What can I do for you this time? You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it. Where there's a waterfall of Mora, there's a way.
Yeah, exactly. She can sell supplies and other things and primo gems. Yeah, that's what Hoyoverse needs to... Dori can sell all kinds of things.
Can you really get us anything we want? Anything at all?
Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me what you have in mind.
I'd like to buy info on the whereabouts of the divine knowledge capsule. This music is jamming, but it's a little loud.
Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more profound than ordinary canned knowledge. But you know, that kind of information isn't going to be cheap. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker, I would be in big, big trouble.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious how you just happen to have this kind of info the moment we need it.
Because to me, anything of value is what I consider to be my supply. Therefore, I must always be aware of what's hot on the market in order to secure more sales.
Good thing we didn't have to come back another 2 days and ask again.
As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. That way, no one can dispute it.
I'll buy the information. Name your price.
It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The Divine Knowledge Capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ahmar.
Oh, it was already purchased? Oh, that's not good. And also, we did not discuss the price.
Ain el-Ahmar? You mean the Eremites who worship the Scarlet King?
Oh, man.
Ah, so you're already familiar with them. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the Divine Knowledge Capsule. After all, they believe it contains the power of the Scarlet King.
We're probably gonna have to steal it from him.
That Divine Knowledge Capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. It was glowing bright red. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took. You can look for yourself.
That sounds kind of ominous. That it's red.
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as yourselves that my efforts yesterday were not in vain. Please, don't hesitate to contact me if you ever need anything else in the future. Mora for Dori opens doors.
Well, we figured out where the Divine Knowledge Capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of Ain Alhaitham. Let's head back and talk to Alhaitham.
Yeah, I just want her to be standing here, just in this little side street, this little cove, and we just like sneak up and go like, hey, what do you got for sale today?
And remember to bring a token of our friendship the next time we meet, okay? I like to think it's built on a firm foundation of solid, shining Mora.
Okay. Kind of interesting. We actually don't really have a friendship with Dori. It's mostly just like we buy things from her. What is this? Oh, it's an elevator. Okay, so we are informing Alhaitham. I still quite haven't decided how I'm gonna say that. I like the... Oh, shop owner. Hello. I'm digging the new area. It's very, very interesting, very, very fun. All these different environments and things. All right, let's look at this picture before we talk to Alhaitham. Probably gonna have to steal the Divine Knowledge Capsule from... Okay, we can't look at it. From Ain Alhaitham. That is interesting, though. They think it's holding the Scarlet King's powers. And since it's glowing red, I don't know, they kind of have some evidence for that. Because you'd think if it was like, it would be green or... I don't know, another color other than red. So I can see why they think that it's housing the Scarlet King's powers.
Alhaitham, we got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
The very group that we're about to face. It's in the hands of Ain Alhaitham.
Dori even gave us evidence to verify the intel. Have a look.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the Eremites transaction. But then to get close enough to take a picture like this. Bold move, Dori. Very bold move. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ain Alhaitham. And the glowing red capsule he's holding appears to be the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them next week, we should be able to force them to show their hand.
Okay.
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ain Alhaitham guys. But now, it sort of makes sense. Everything's playing right into your hands. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss and get them to lend us the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the afternoon of the arranged date, 3 o'clock sharp.
We'll be there.
See you then.
This isn't time gated, right? I actually have to wait. A few days later on the day of the meeting. Oh, okay. Perfect.
Alhaitham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier in front of Pharos Lighthouse.
Yep, let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it. All right, so the pier is over here. How do we get to the other side? Okay, we're just gonna swim over. Just swim in this canal. Da, da, da. do 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 do. Do 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 do. Sorry, sir. All right.
Alhaitham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to actually show up.
Wait, we're just meeting in the middle of the city here? Like, a brawl's gonna explode. I think it would be better to meet, like, in the offskirts somewhere in the forest. Not just in the middle of this little plaza.
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. I was more worried that you might go back on your promise. But to your credit, it appears that you're sticking to your word. This is turning into quite an occasion. I also brought some backup. I assume you don't mind.
Backup? Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support this lunatic because he helped you out? Fine, your funeral. I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Get 'em! Okay, Alhaitham, it's time to show him your stuff.
Good luck, you two.
Alhaitham trial? Maybe?
That's close enough.
Oh, no, he is not. Nope. Okay, good. We're in this little bubble to... Oh, I was like, why does this guy not have a health bar? It's on the top.
Into the wind.
Quietly now.
All right. It's time to see what Dendro can really do here. Oh, wait, no, we're switching to the Traveler. Switching to the Traveler. Where is he? He's over here.
Propagate!
Academia scum!
Rocking that dull sword, I see.
Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss?
Oh, he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule. Okay, interesting.
Boss! Boss! What's wrong?
Oh, his Akasha terminal turned red.
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Okay.
Target acquired. Arrest him. Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Alhaitham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away.
Oh, he's sneaky. He's a sneaky one.
World, forget me.
Interesting. Just pick up back into the...
It's like that big guy suddenly lost his mind.
Pick back up into the peppy music. Okay, lots of things going on. Lots of things. Okay, Alhaitham really... He didn't even use any elemental... He's Dendro, but he didn't use any elemental powers in that little cutscene there. Interesting. Also, I thought it was interesting how the guy looked up Alhaitham in the Akasha System. The Akasha System for the one guy turned red once he got the power of, or once he used the the canned knowledge capsule. For some reason, I feel like my understanding of it is like a one and done thing. Like once you take the cap off, once you once you take the top off the can, go you can't can it again. That was my impression of it, but I'm slowly starting to realize that I think the canned knowledge, I mean, like, they did say earlier that if you can, like, usually they're destroyed after they're used in the academia, but they can be, like, reused. And so we can study this even after the guy used it. I don't know what his intentions were, that he was trying to get the power of the Scarlet King, the Scarlet whatever his face is, I guess. Interesting, though. World forget me. I'm still trying to put the pieces together.
It looks like he used the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
You mean the Divine Knowledge Capsule did that to him?
Speaking of which, Hypatia did mention...
Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from Irminsul?
Oh, yeah. Well, she said that a lot of the researchers on their quest go insane.
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in suggests that this is a similar situation. This Divine Knowledge Capsule does appear to be linked to the gods, but beyond that, it doesn't seem anything like the rumors suggest. Possessing it doesn't grant you divine wisdom or power. Did you hear what he said? World, forget me. What could that possibly mean?
I don't know. I'm at a loss. That's exactly what I heard before at Irminsul.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the Academia got the Divine Knowledge Capsule back too. What a shame. We were so close.
Okay, here we'll see what side Alhaitham is truly on. Is he going to tell us that he has the Divine Knowledge Capsule or not?
Still, Paimon didn't expect the Divine Knowledge Capsule would be so dangerous. Imagine if we tried to open it. Oh, who knows what would have happened to us?
I'd say we can handle it. We're no NPC.
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos. I believe our collaboration has also reached its end.
All right, I see how it is. Alhaitham.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the Divine Knowledge Capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something. Since you're a member of the Academia, do you have any idea how we can go about meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh yeah, we were trying to get the Divine Knowledge Capsule all that time to figure it out, but I guess we could have asked him.
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire administration. Most of the time, you wouldn't know she exists at all.
I'm sensing a theme.
Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom, scholars have no reason to desire to make contact with the deity herself anyway.
Everything about Lesser Lord Kusanali is such a mystery!
I'm heading back to the Academia. How about you two?
It's almost the day of the Sabzeruz Festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good.
You do have a point. Let's return to Sumeru City.
Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
Okay. Interesting.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?
He's a mystery. Oh, all right. That's where Act 1 closes. Interesting.